Alright, bit of a lazy Sunday on the old V10 Camaro here. We hammered through getting the cage done yesterday, as you can see in the little video if you watched the series on the old V10 gobbledygook car. Yeah, just kind of cleaning up things, getting the interior stripped, getting it ready. Maybe filling up these little holes where the paint dripped out. So I got little pinholes, but honestly, I'm not too worried. I mean, as you can see from the build quality, there's literally a hole to the outside right there that they just mashed in with seam sealer. But I had to get rid of the furry carpeted seam sealer they had in there, just so when we paint all this, that it doesn't get in the way, but or it doesn't kind of get that hard, crusty, painted fabric look to it. But yeah, we're pretty much cleaned out for the most part. The next step we're going to do is getting the little grinding or the flapper wheel on the grinder and cleaning up stuff like this. Cleaning up any sort of hard edge. I mean, there's some stuff in here where we sliced into the trans tunnel and then hammered it up and filled up the gaps with weld. Because when I was pulling the engine out, it's just that little bit of extra room that would have been a little bit nicer for re-ing this engine. So we did that, and yeah, we'll just kind of clean it up and see if there's any major little pinholes we got to fill up. But yeah, aside from that, it's just a bit of sanding and prep and making it nice and seeing what we can mask off, like probably the heater core box and the blower motor. Although the blower motor, I mean, I don't want to fill with paint and cause a massive fucking issue with the motor. But yeah, just prep it for paint, and then once we get this all painted, then we can start. One, I'll have to see about buying seats, either going to Mopac, which is our Canadian version of Summit Racing, which on sometimes they're very similar in price, other times they're out to lunch. But they do have some reclinable seats with a headrest that are a direct replica of the Corbeau Pro Sport, I think, or something like that. Max Speed Racing something seat, and they have side bolstering on the thighs and on your waist, and they're about $600 for a pair of seats. So I'll probably get those. They come with the sliders, and since we used my knockoff Bride seats, it means I should be able to unbolt that conversion rail and bolt it onto the new car, or into this car once we get the floor painted, which is probably why the other seat I couldn't get to bolt in my 200, because yeah, I've built a seat rail which is now in that car, so I've got to go take that out at some point, which makes it more anti-theft, but more scrappable, I guess, if someone sees it. Yeah, aside from that, not too much to report. Yeah. Any ideas, concerns, comments you think about the interior? Things I could do, things I could improve on the cage? I mean, please put them down below. We're definitely a bit of a hack, kind of fiddle fucking his way through a build, so yeah, smell you later.